we've definitely seen the highs and lows in the crypto market over the last 24 hours. We went from yesterday morning being excited and pumpy with good news in the crypto market to now this. Some red for ADA, some red for the crypto space now over the last 2 days, yesterday's candle, today's daily candle. And understand that anybody that's an ADA hater, right now, we're moving along with the crypto market. Everything's pretty well correlated, and it has to do with retail. And I have to say this, are people really falling for this yet again? I mean, it seems kind of like a big rinse and repeat, and it 100% is. It's a shakeout. It's a bear trap. It's the same crap we've been dealing with time and time again. Some people will say it's the 60 millionth shakeout, and yeah, you're not wrong. But people seem to keep falling for this. And I want to just go through some of this news, because while this took place, we actually had the second largest day in history. We have now tied a record, and things don't look bad, to be honest with you guys. So again, if you guys haven't already, share your support for the channel down below. It's been growing like crazy, and it's all because of you guys. But what I will say here is, I would have loved to have wake up to some green this morning, but unfortunately, the retail is just so wishy-washy, and they flip-flop, right? Yesterday morning, super excited. Yeah, we're moving, right? And then we got hit with the slightest bit of quote-unquote negative news, and they start dumping, and they start taking profit. We did, in fact, see BTC dominance fly back above that 50-day moving average. So again, this is now our third wick below here. We'll see if we do in fact try to get all the way back to our trend. There is the potential that we might flip around and move down, but we'll just have to wait and see what happens there. BTC right now looking like it may want to retest that 20-day moving average around 106.4 or so. I'm not saying that has to happen for sure, but really this is what kind of started everything. And this was Treasury Secretary Bessent saying that if the debt limit is not resolved, it could trigger the biggest financial crisis since 2008. Sometimes these guys just need to shut the heck up, all right? Because they just cause retail to panic, all right? And this isn't new news. This is the same garbage they've been saying time and time again. And I really want people to hear some of this news from yesterday and ask yourselves, is this new? Should we really be dumping? Okay? First of all, we had this. Second of all, we had the Genius bill, all right, the stablecoin bill. It voted on to get advance to final voting. That wasn't even the real vote. We saw more capitulation off that. What else did we see? Iran. News came out that they're trying to build a nuclear weapon. Guys, they've been trying to do that for the last decades, okay? Nothing new there. Iran or Israel, right? More conflict over there. It's the same crap, just rinsed and repeated time and time again, and people keep falling for it. And I don't know what to tell you guys, right? I don't control the charts. I don't control retail. I don't control people's emotions. I wish I could. I wish I could, tell everybody to just stop freaking out over nothing, because you're getting played, hands down. Ethereum yesterday. Second largest day of institutional adding in history. All right. We had a spot Bitcoin ETF inflow day as well. Guys, on the Ethereum side, it's 18 straight days. We have now tied a record for the longest period of institutional accumulation in history, and it's accelerating. Look at this, guys. It's moving up and to the right. I mean, this isn't new stuff. People shouldn't be surprised. And all we did yesterday was have some retail capitulation. We had some liquidations take place around the crypto market. ADA actually had $2 million in long leverage liquidations. We did talk about that compression zone in terms of BTC. We did talk about some short leverage there for ADA. And what we've seen is, lo and behold, look at this, short leverage creeping back in. It's the same. I feel like it's Groundhog's Day. And we're just doing the same thing over and over and over again, and people just keep falling for it. When is retail going to be strong enough to just say, no, we're moving up? And that's really the big question. All right. Now, I will say USDT dominance is still below this 20-day moving average. Could get a little bit of a bounce and rejection here, but we'll just have to watch and wait and see how this plays out. We'll have to wait to see what the reaction from U.S. money is here today. Just a couple things on the charts. We're still pretty flat on the MACD. We are on the bullish side. That's good. But I will say we just did get a bearish cross on the daily stochastic RSI. We're still kind of floating right around even or so. On the weekly stochastic RSI, it still is on the bullish side of things. But, it's just, I'm sure you guys are exhausted. I know I am. I can't believe that people keep falling for this crap. These are moments where the market, frankly, should in fact be running. And not sure what it's going to take at this point. Some people will say, oh, yeah, we need to get rate cuts. We need to get quantitative easing. We don't. We just need the retail to stop capitulating and hurting their own bags. All right. But what I will say is that yesterday's news was really good news. All right. The US and China sorting stuff out, major point of clarity for the market, like I talked about yesterday. Positive CPI report, great sign there as well. What I will say is that we have a PPI report this morning. That could be a point of positivity for the market. We'll see what happens. It seems like almost every one of these reports that we're getting now, they're coming in better than expectations. And that's a great sign. That's the exact progress that we need to make. Understand that I'm not wavering in my bullishness. In fact, what I did want to show you guys too is we could in fact come down here in terms of ADA, maybe around like 65 cents or so, and actually create kind of this right shoulder here on our inverse head and shoulders, just to kind of show you guys that. Not saying we have to do that for sure, but there are some things structurally that show that we're okay. Things really aren't that bad, but yeah, this has just been what the hourly is, guys. It's just retail capitulation. It's just people crying and complaining, and understand that eventually we will get past this. So that's all I got for you guys. Appreciate it as always. Hope you enjoyed the video. Sorry if I seem annoyed this morning, but I hope people start wising up and really paying attention to the manipulation that's taking place in the market. It's not really surprising. So have a great day. Show your love below. Catch you guys in the next one. Take care.